5-second window between stimulus and response. But as we move into these higher dimensional spaces, living from the heart becomes easier. We start to realize that we're all one. The trees, the flowers, the birds, the insects, people, all sentient beings derived from the same source of consciousness. We realize that love is our driving force, our creative nature. And so all of these things start to wake up and come alive in us. This is the fifth dimension. A lot of people think that in this fifth dimensional space, we are all love and light. Nothing could be further from the truth. The trickery and the manipulation is still going on in the fifth dimension. It still happens in the sixth and the seventh. It happens all the way up the chain until you get out of our time-based matrix. So it doesn't matter whether you're in this reality field, this galaxy, this universe, or another reality field or universe or another universe beyond that. All inside this time-based matrix, you've got corruption at some level. So it's even more important to remain heart-centered. In this third dimensional space, it's hard to see the trickery because we're so embroiled and ingrained in it, and it's thrusted into our reality from being a child. We go to school, we become educated, we think these people are there to help us, and we trust them. And it's not until we move into higher frequency bands and we get a wake-up call and we see the contrast that we realize we've been duped and manipulated all of our lives. But this is a beautiful thing. We have to wake up from this deep sleep at some point. However that deep sleep awakening comes, sometimes it can be easy, sometimes it can be harsh, but whatever happens in your world is whatever happens in your world. We can't hold on to the past. And when you move into this fifth dimensional space, you start moving away from victimhood. You start moving into higher frequency bands and you become your own leader. You become your own inner living legend. I see so many people in this spiritual world. They spout a lot of good shit out of their mouth. But deep down, they're in so much pain. Deep down, they're not doing the work. They pretend they're doing the work. Some of them even think that they're going through the work. But the work that they're doing is so superficial. So they never actually get to the bottom of their own healing. They never get to a space where they can actually step out of victimhood. They continually talk about the past. They continually talk about the future. They're never present. When you start moving into these fifth dimensional frequency bands, you realize that the best present you can give yourself is the present moment. And you start operating from this heart space and being here now. Judgment disappears. Acceptance moves into play. You've only got to observe when you go out into the field. When you look on Facebook, when you look on Instagram, when you look at what people post, you see who's there and who's not. Because those that are there are posting content to inspire other people. They're posting content that elevates people. You've only got to tune into the frequency of a message and you will realize where these people are at. When you listen to me right now, be in your heart. Feel the frequency. You'll know where I'm at. You haven't got to think about it. You haven't got to try and understand it. Your heart knows.